very much. Welcome back. But right now, it's time for Stolen Mailbag. All right, now, this week's letter is stolen from Backyard Blitz. And it reads, or rather I do. Dear Backyard Blitz, I love your show. Jamie Dury is a real spunk. I love the way he nails things together and digs holes in the ground. That's very nice. Scott Cam, too, is good with his funny jokes, although he doesn't let it get in the way of a hard day's work. Exclamation mark. She actually writes exclamation mark here. Jodie Rigby is good too, as is that other bloke whose name I can't remember. Is Jodie single? Only kidding. I'm happily married and in any case am a woman. I haven't got a problem with single-sex relationships, but I'm just not ready for it. Will you please tell Jodie I'm sorry and that it's nothing personal? I'll do that. My husband and I are reaffirming our wedding vows after 10 happy years. Not bad, given we've been married for 30. Only joking, it's 28. And would love to have a ceremony in a gazebo. Neither of us are handy about the house and we can't spend the money to have one built because we're too stingy. Will Backyard Blitz build one for us? We promise to look really grateful and surprised at the end, and you can even come to the ceremony, although not Jodie, as this would be awkward for all concerned. Signed, Mrs. Pat Kiley of Crow's Nest. Well, we thought, why let Backyard Blitz have all the fun? We here at Micallef Tonight are perfectly capable of making a wedding gazebo. And so me, Andrea from Wardrobe, and Jason, our idiot cue card boy, set about to make Pat Kiley's dream come true.
Pat was happy to see us and as keen as mustard for us to build her gazebo. She agreed to keep her husband at the pub, where he'd already spent most of the day, for just a few hours longer while we prepared the surprise. Unfortunately, she absent-mindedly left the door deadlocked behind her. This job was turning out to be a lot harder than we first thought.
Jason, what the hell are you doing?
It's just a bit of Semtex to blow the door open.
Put that away.
Eventually, we found our way in through a flaw in the continuity. Andrea started to work immediately on designing the gazebo.
No, that's a gazelle.
While Jason set to work trimming the grass on the Kylie's chia pet. Meanwhile, Pat was plenty busy trying to keep her husband from coming home.
What about?
Meanwhile, Sean and Andrea have almost built half the gazebo, but are having a few creative differences.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, I don't even think we should be building this thing in the living room.
Well, there's no room in the backyard with our truck there, particularly as it's on its side.
Yeah, well, why we had to drive through the fence, I don't know.
How else are we supposed to get the wood?
Who's Jason? Jason! Jason, what are you doing?
I'm just having a bit of a power nap.
Get out of there. This is other people's personal property. You've got to learn some respect. Is that Mrs. Kylie's nightie?
A bit, yeah.
Okay, does anyone want a cup of tea?
Yes, please.
Pat's hubby's getting a bit suspicious, and it's taking some pretty quick thinking by Pat to get him to stay put.
Bugger it.
The extra time's great for Andrea, who's putting the finishing touches onto her stunning water feature.
Hey! Try and have a shower here, using up all the damn water pressure.
Oh,
What do you think you're doing?
what are you doing, having a shower?
Well, I'm dirty.
Hey, knock it off, you two, all right? We got trouble. The petrol tank on the truck must have ruptured when we flipped it over. There's fuel everywhere. I'm going to have to siphon it out.
I'll come help you.
All in all, what with the police coming and the arrests and the fire brigade, it was a slightly shorter episode than Backyard Blitz would have made out of it. But boy, oh boy, will Pat and her hubby be surprised when they get home.